and we are recording this, and it will be like uploaded in our YouTube channel after this recording. So would like to take your permission for the recording, so that like other than us, like who are not joining today, or maybe like other forum, like maybe our different international chapter can take a look at it and learn something from it, right? So taking your permission, thank you everyone for allowing us the recording for this session. And coming back to the same thing, welcome each one of you for this first meeting in the US chapter. And thanks for making it happen with all your support. And special thanks to Madhu for helping me so much in making this happen, both in terms of like connecting with a lot of people, as well as like helping me in making this slide deck and network as well. Thank you very much, Madhu. So directly jumping into this quick agenda item, what we have, it's very small, very crisp, not much, not overwhelming to each one of you. First, like a quick introduction, maybe I can introduce from my side, all the team from MSME and Startup Forum in India, as well as international, who has joined today or about to join in some time. Some of the team member would be joining in between. They are stuck in some of the other meeting. But I'll give you a quick introduction, and then probably it would be great, like each one of you can spare a few minutes and give you a small introduction, maybe like your name, the company in which you are working, location in which you are staying or working, or like your location in India. We also like to know about that, from which location of India you belongs to. Most important thing is like, if you have any expectation from this forum, so we'll be glad to know that. And we have Mr. Costo with us, who would be taking note for this meeting as well. So maybe after this meeting, we'll be sharing the minutes of the meeting as well with each one of you. So all the things which we have discussed, especially the actionable item or the expectation which you have from this forum, right? So directly jumping into the introduction. First, like we have Dr. Vijay Chothaiwala. He's our chief patron, and he's been closely working External Affairs Ministry in India. And then we have our founder, Manoj Shahji. He's the founder and president of this MSME Startup Forum, and he's closely worked with both MSME as well as External Affairs Ministry of India. And then we have Sanjay Banerjee, sir. He's a co-founder and general secretary. He would be joining us in some time, very soon. And then we have Dr. Purnima Boria. She is our patron of the US market. And she's also being like co-founder. She's also a founder and CEO of Indo-American Chamber of Commerce. And then now we have our team who is currently presented here, Srimati Anar Mehtaji. She's our global ambassador as well as like president of Gujarat State. Anar Mehtaji, if you are here, would be good if you can just show your hand and say hello to everyone. Oh, she might be joining. Oh, I missed it. Sorry, my bad. She might be joining, and like, no worries, we can meet her really quick in some time. Then we have our chairman of international relationship, Mr. Piyush Agarwal. Mr. Piyush Agarwal would be good, like if you come on our screen and say hello to everyone.
Good morning. Namaste.
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 Namaskar, sir. Thank you very much to being with us, spare your precious time for this first ever, you can say, meeting of the US chapter. And then we have our National Vice President, Rajinder sir. Rajinder sir, would be good if you can come on and say hello to everyone.
Very good morning to you all.
Good morning. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks for thanks for sparing your precious time and giving me special guidance to making all these things happen. Thank you very much, sir. To you and Piyush sir, who has like motivated me and helped me like conducting this meeting and giving me the guidance to make this presentation in front of each one of you. Thank you very much, sir. And now, last but not the least, your face for the forum and would be the first point of contact for the US chapter Kamal Chawda myself. I'm a director international relation for North America. I'll take care of like US, Canada, and Mexico market. So I'll be your first point of contact for anything you need in this forum, anything or everything you need in this forum. So thank you very much and warm welcome to each one of you again. Now I'll take a pause from the presentation. I would like each one of you can come on a video and quickly introduce yourself to everyone. Who wants to come first?
Yeah, let me start from myself. My name is D.V. Singh. I'm
Sir,
from
nation
Delhi,
wants to see
Dwarka
you.
city.
Sir,
Yeah, there is some
nation
problem.
wants to see
I
you.
know. My picture is there. There is some problem with my net. I think it's sort of a typhoon is going on outside. I think there is net problem. Anyway,
No problem.
namaskar, everybody. And I'm from just retired from Ministry of Foreign Affairs last year. I've traveled the whole world. Last was in Atlanta, Georgia. Been to US 2 times to the UN in the UN Indian mission to the UN in 2004, 2007, and again to Atlanta, Georgia, 2015 to 2019. So I'm in Delhi now. So in the hands of Kamal Chawda ji and all of you.
My pleasure, sir. It's so big. my hands are shoulder. Both are very short. Glad to have your blessing,
yeah.
sir. Glad to
I'll be more than happy to give my support in whatever way you need. Always there. Yeah.
Yes, Harjinder sir, you wanna say something?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Hope you remember me.
yes, I remember you, Harjinder Singh.
We had a very good time with Orlando.
yes.
Cool. Thank you, sir. Thanks for your introduction.
Thank you.
Anar ma'am is also here. Like Anar ma'am is like our global brand ambassador, as well as she is a president of Gujarat state. Welcome, ma'am.
Hello.
Thank
Hello,
you.
Kamal sir. Greetings of the day. Very good morning to all of you in US.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ma'am, for your time, for your precious time. I know you are busy in so many things these days. I see every day a lot of posts. We are getting some of the other rewards, making us. and I literally follow every time I open up any of my social media, whether it's LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, wherever I see, I definitely see you. Thank you very much, ma'am. And so blessed to have you in this forum, and I'm sure like with all of your support will slowly and gradually we grow. Yeah, nice to see you, sir.
Yeah, I don't know, there is some problem. I think it's not clear. Anyway,
no problem, sir. Who would like to come next, or shall I just put a spotlight? Maybe like Vijay sir, would you like to come and quickly introduce yourself?
Yes, sure, Kamal. Thank you so much, guys, for inviting me to this forum. I'm really excited. So my name is Vijay Mandalli. I'm the founder of Manbroses LLC. I started this company 5 years ago, and we have been trying to become successful in this field. We tried some mobile applications, we failed, and we still keep on trying. And I'm from Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam. This is about just a brief introduction about me.
Thank you very much, sir. It was very nice talking to you last week. And I'm sure like in times to come, we'll be connecting more closely with each other. And the forum is basically for networking, connecting with each other and helping each other. Thank you very much, sir, for your precious time coming on Saturday morning. Vedi, sir, would you like to come next?
Oh, yeah, sure. My name is Vadi Vadiraj Pargi. And I run a company called Lead Consultant LLC. We have been working with mostly software consulting, and also we are into mobile development. That is, in US, the company has been around since 2004, so quite some time now. And otherwise, I think I'm from Sacramento, California. And from India, I come from north part of Karnataka, which is Bijapur. I think most of you know, probably, I don't know. It is north part of Karnataka. And I'd be very much interested. And thank you, first of all, for Kamal and also Madhu for organizing this and then helping us out on to connect. And also, I'd be interested to see, what are the objectives and what we want to really achieve out of this. And looking forward to meeting you, all of you, every once in a way, and see what all we can really achieve in terms of taking things forward.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much for setting the expectation. I'm sure Kaustubji has made the note and myself also, so that before completion of the session, you at least get an overview for what we are associating together. Thank you very much, sir. Rajiv, sir, would you like to come next?
Sure. My name is Rajiv Urlikopi. I'm in Cupertino, California. I, along with Wadi, we are working on this wonderful app called WonderCard that allows people to exchange contact information with just a tap of a button if you meet someone in person or in a meeting like this, like we are currently in. So we make that frictionless. That's our app. Look forward to connecting with everyone in the coming months.
And sir, we want to hear your expectation so that we can try to meet your expectation through this forum.
Right. Since most of these meetings happen online, so our app is well positioned to help participants exchange their contact information. So that's our expectation, to see if MSME ASF can help us in this regard.
For sure, for sure. Thank you very much, sir, for your precious time on Saturday morning. So next, like Madhu, the man of the match.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. This is Madhu Vella here. I'm from I'm currently in San Diego, California. I'm part of InnoWorks Consulting LLC. It's been, we have started it from last 3 years. We are mostly into IT consulting, and we have few products also we are marketing, non-IT products. We are in import-export. So we are trying out our hands in all the businesses as a startup. We have few connections made in Canada and US, and we are trying to started in import-export in all the areas like agriculture products and in PPE and all these. I'm basically from Andhra, from Visakhapatnam, from India. So yeah, my expectation is I want to see what's the vision of this and how we can grow together, how we can grow this forum. That's
For
basically,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Madhu. Thanks, Madhu, for sharing the expectation. And thanks for
Thank you,
helping.
Kamal, for giving us this chance to getting connected with India, in every district. As you explained, it will be a very good forum for us. So it makes our life easier from here to connect in every part of the India, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's one of the key objective. I'm sure you like each one of you are slowly and gradually covering one or the other objective which we have in our presentation. I'm not sure after this discussion what I'm gonna discuss. And thank you very much.
Thank you, Kamal. Thank you so much.
Yeah, my pleasure. Chetak, would you like to go next?
Oh, thank you, Mr. Kamal Chava. Greetings, everybody in India and US. This is Chetak from Bangalore, India. I have a company called CyberPack Solutions. We are into cybersecurity services, audits, and solutions, and also into cyber forensic investigation. And thanks to Mr. Chavla, he got me introduced to this particular forum, and I'm looking forward to learn more about the objectives of this forum, and also to ensure that the MSME also give my contribute to the MSME sector of the company. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir. Hemant sir, would you like to come next?
Hi, Namaskar, Pranam. I'm originally, like all of you, I'm from Bharat. But for me, my Karma Bhumi has become last 48 years, Winnipeg, Canada. And as soon as I landed 48 years ago in Winnipeg, Canada, I have promoted Canada-India trade. I have seen the good old days of import license Raj, 175% duty when we used to export. And I have seen in 1990 the reforms. Then I have seen 1995 Babji, Atal Bihari Vajpayee's government. So I've seen all the good, bad, ugly days. And I have still 2 or 3 companies running, but I took a voluntary retirement. I'm attached with a few NGO in Canada and 1 NGO in India. And I look forward working through your platform, whatever the network I can give. And it will be my honor and pleasure.
Thank you very much, sir. We are glad to have you, and it's honor for us to have you in our forum. Thank you very much, sir, for your time. Surendra, would you like to come next?
Morning, good evening, everyone. I'm Surendra Jain, and I'm currently supporting a US company based out of North Carolina. I'm CFO there, but I work from New Delhi. I'm a chartered accountant. I have around 20 plus years of experience, and Kamal and I anyway work closely on several matters. So good to connect with him as always. And with this platform, I think it'd be great to connect with eminent personalities both in US and India, as well as understand the MSME benefits and how those can be kind of we can facilitate like all the users or companies can avail those benefits. Because I presently feel there's a lot of gap between what government has to offer and what the MSME and the companies understand. So we all are here to bridge that gap.
Thank you, Surendra. I think it's a big question. Maybe today we can't meet those expectations, but in times to come, we'll definitely catch up on those action items. We have made the note. I'm sure like Kaustubji is making note. So the point is well taken, but it's a long journey. What you said can't be complete in a day or two. Right. Thank you very much for your time, especially on this Saturday evening. So next, maybe like Sharath, if you can come on video and really quick introduce yourself.
Hey, so sorry, it's a Saturday morning and I'm in car going outside somewhere, just trying to finish some household stuff. So I'm Sharath Dubey. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you. Nice to meet you virtually. We all are virtual. Myself, Sharath Dubey. I'm a chartered accountant with almost 20 years of experience. Again, found some connection with Kamal as well. I'm based in New Jersey right now. Left consulting job a couple of years back and working in the industry at the same time. I'm pretty passionate about the healthcare, and of course, coming from India and seeing the situations and I know the healthcare scenario, we thought to do something. So as a part-time, I'm also working with one of my partner in New Jersey on a healthcare initiative where we are trying to develop a platform to get access to the best in quality doctors from India across the world, and of course within India and neighboring countries. It's called SeekMed. If you wish to go to App Store or search on a website or Google or go to iOS, you will find out about us. But anyways, you can reach out to me if you have more questions. With this platform, of course, I would love to network with more folks, like-minded people who are determined to make some change or make something better for the country, for India specifically. Love to partner with them on different initiatives. At the same time, happy to support. And of course, I would reach out for support as well. I expertise being my background in the finance field, in the India, in the US, and of course, some international matters. So if you are based out of US and looking for any finance support, just reach out to me. I might help you, as a matter of courtesy. That's not my job though, but feel free to reach out to me.
Yeah,
Thank
no,
you.
thank you, Sharad. Thanks for your time on Saturday morning, and I'm sure like what you're doing in healthcare, that is something much needed at this point of time in India market, especially. And in times to come, we wish like a huge success to your startup in healthcare. And from our side, like within the forum, we'll definitely try to connect with each other, and we'll definitely try to help each other. And in times to come, like we have noted your expectation. In times to come, we will definitely try to meet your expectation. That's the reason we have made this forum. And maybe like as and when we move to the slides, you get to know, yeah, this is what we are discussing. That's what the key objective of the forum is. Cool. Thank you very much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Manoj sir, we are waiting for you to reach to your destination. That's the reason we are not disturbing you.
No, not at all. For me, the drive is long, so I can introduce myself as and when you give me an opportunity.
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Namaskar. This is Manoj Bhatia from Atlanta, and I have been involved in international trade for a long time, and I'm from the financial industry, so I exactly know how import-export works from the banking perspective. And my goal is to bring businesses from US to India and take Indian businesses to US. So right now I'm helping one of the company to set up a soybean extraction plant in Kandla, which will create employment for 1,000 people there.
Awesome. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is awesome. And
Hi, how are you doing?
Nobody is here.
Sharad,
You are here now?
Yeah.
Sharad, we can hear your personal talk.
Sorry, it just got unmuted. I know. Just get out.
No problem. That's how we met your wife as well, right? Thanks. Thank you, Manoj sir, for your quick introduction.
Thank you.
Sure. Maybe like Abhinit, would you like to come on video and quickly introduce yourself?
Yes. Hi guys, this is Abhideep. Actually, I'm a CPA. I'm working from Irvine, California, and yes, it has been a long time since I've met Kamal, but yeah, we are in good touch, and yes, I'm looking forward to having a good connection and help each other in this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been like 7 years, I think. Yeah, since 2013, we are friends.
Yes. Right,
Yeah.
like 13,
So
14,
we started our CPA journey together.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Thank you. Thanks, Avinit, for joining, and looking forward to connecting with you. Have I missed anyone? Like Koshbujit ji, if you can come on video really quick and introduce yourself, and then we can move on to the next agenda. Kaustubh ji.
Pranam. This is Kaustubh. Sorry, my network is so slow, so I am not sharing my video. I'm from Varanasi, India. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you, Kaustubh ji. So maybe I can quickly move back to the presentation and take you to the dive in what next we have to discuss. Thing, and we are done with the introduction part. So these all area where we have presence. We started initially with India.
Kamalji, sorry, we have one more friend from US Virgin Island, Mr. Akhil Deswal.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
okay.
Akhil sir.
I think he's on the line.
I'm extremely sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, Akhil sir. I can't see his name, sir. Akhil sir, can you hear us?
I will catch him later. Maybe he is.
Yeah, yes, I'm not seeing his name. That's the reason I moved. I'm sorry, sir.
I think he might have. Anyway.
Okay. Is anyone I missed, like, or I think we have covered everyone. Yeah, sorry if I missed anyone. Maybe like, can I move to the next point really quick? Yeah, thank you. Thanks for your permission or implied permission, I'll say. So in terms of introduction, we shared like all the details and introduce with each other. So next thing, just wanted to give you update on like the overall presence of this MSME and Startup Forum. So in India, we are in almost all the 25 states and all the 5 UTs. So we have our chapter in all states as well as in all the 5 UTs in India. And we are around like 15,000 plus members so far in India. And now recently we have started expanding in different part of the world. So we have our presence in Africa region. We have started our presence in Asia region very recently. And we have started our presence in UK and Europe region also recently. And US and Canada, it's been a month now. You all have connected. So just to give you a background about like MSME and Startup Forum in itself is a startup. Like I know like some of you are doing some startup, you know, this is also like an 8-9 months, maybe not so very mature, to be very honest. Like some of the other you can say Chamber of Commerce you might have visited, or you might have seen their working and everything. We ourselves in a very much startup form, like we are slowly, gradually increasing in terms of member, and parallelly we are working upon like building some applications so that each one of us can connect easily through the application and web-based or mobile-based, both iOS and Android. And at the same time, within the team also, each day we are working upon making rules, regulation, and different things to manage like different work what we are doing in overall across the globe. So just this is a brief introduction about the forum. And the next thing is, like most of you, like some of you said, what is like the vision and mission what we have for this forum. So vision is very simple and very clear: to make it Atmanirbhar Bharat. So that's simple statement what we have in our mind, and it's the only statement which we have in our mind to make Atmanirbhar Bharat. So for that, we have our mission. How are we going to achieve this vision through this mission, basically? So creating an ecosystem for the MSME and startup across the globe to connect, create, and collaborate the Indian economy with the global economy and vice versa. It means like global economy to the Indian economy. So that's what we want to do at high level, or which we have breakdown in step-by-step approach. Like initially, we started with like Uttar Pradesh. Slowly and gradually, we increase our presence in North India, South India, West India, Central India, and now we are at almost all the 25 states in India and all the 5 UTs. With proudly said, we are more than 15,000 members in this forum all over the India. And now recently we have started growing. We have first started with the Africa region. There also we have more than 100 members. And now we are starting with US. Like recently we have like 15-20 members. I'm sure with help of each one of you, we'll slowly and gradually grow to the different chapters, different region, and then we can grow to the district level as well. Right, and then we have our presence in UK and Europe. That's also in very beginning stage, to be very honest with you. Same as the Asia Pacific region, that's also in very beginning stage. We have just started growing over there. So this is high level vision and mission. Anyone wants to ask any question or any clarification on our vision or mission, any further information you need, we are more than happy to answer. Cool. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Moving on to the next point is the objective. What is the objective of this forum? What exactly we all want to achieve through this forum? One and the most important thing is networking. For any forum, we have like across the globe, more than 5,000 forum like us. It's not only like MSME and Startup Forum, which has invented something new in this world. It's already exists for so many years. And there is still scope of so many more to come in this type of forum, you know. But at a very high level, the objective is to networking, both local as well as global. So like I said, initially we started locally, we grown up to 15,000 plus members in India, and slowly and gradually we are increasing our member in the different part of the world. So 2 things I wanted to share with you as an insight, what networking we are planning to do, and for how this networking probably benefit to each one of us. one thing is like initially we have started with like 15, 20 members in US, and slowly and gradually I'm sure we'll grow in hundreds, and then we grow in thousand, and then definitely there might be a day come we all Indians would be connected through this forum, right? So that will help in networking to each one of you locally within the US, because like through this forum, through this platform, and slowly and gradually when we come to the software and application, you get to know each other, and that will probably help in meeting the demand and supply within the local landscape you required in US. One is that. Second is like your global network. Most importantly, what we are looking for is a networking with India, but at the same time, we have an opportunity to network with a different part of the world as well. Like we said, we have our chapter in Africa region, Middle East region, UK, Europe region, and Asia Pacific region. So for anything you need any help in the different part of the region, we have some of the other presence, right? We are in a process of making directory as well, so that you get to know where we are and who all are with us, so that if you have any business, any need, any supply, or any commerce trade things you want to do in different part of the world, it would be in just clicking of a button, not much than that. So it will help in local networking, it will help us in global, but at the most important are India, right? So in India, like we are at this moment are 15,000 plus member, and the target maybe in like next 12 months, we are expecting to grow up more than 50,000, and hopefully in next 2 years we'll be achieving the golden number of 100,000, right? So we'll be having such a good pace, or you can say such a good pool or talented people, especially the people who are joining our network are either professional or the startup or the medium size or small size company. If I say in terms of professional, we have in context of India, if I say the chartered accountant, lawyer, doctor, practitioners or engineers, freelancer, and many more, right? And in terms of startup, we have like our memorandum of understanding with the Niti Aayog, through which we are partner of Atal Incubation Center, in which more than 4,000 startups are being registered and already being validated by the government of India through the Niti Aayog in the Atal Incubation Center. So we have verified and approved pool of the startup in which government has already done some funding, right? So we have such a big pool of the startup, and at the same time, slowly and gradually in times to come, a lot of startup would be joining with us, right? So you'll be getting a complete platform for different variety, different industry, or different, you can say, dynamics of the startup, probably which you might be looking for, either for investment, or might be doing any trade with them, or might be doing any commerce activity with them, or maybe purchase or sale or any kind of transaction, right? Same way in the US also, slowly and gradually as we grow, the focus is only to these three categories. One is the professional, like in US, we have like CPAs, we have like lawyers, we have like doctors, we have like engineers, we have IT professionals, and many more professionals, right, in US. And at the same time, like the startup, there are so many startups in US, you know, across the globe, the highest startup is coming out only and only from US. So across the globe, the eyes is looking at US from the startup standpoint of view. So we too, you know, from India side, we need like a lot of technology support. We need a lot of healthcare support. We need a lot of medical support. And there are so many things we buy from US, and we look for the US support, especially in like medical field, aerospace field, education field, and the healthcare field. We look for the US, we look for their support, we look for their guidance, and at the same time, we look for their investment as well, right? So it would be like in this forum from the US side, we need to add the professionals, we need to add the startups, we need to add those people who wants to do the startup either in US, or they are more interested in doing some investment in India, and already running some medium or small or medium size of industry, which in US we call minority industry. I know it's a different word from India and US. In India, we call it like MSME. In US, the terminology is slightly different, which is like minority industry. So that's what we are targeting. So these kind of people we need to bring in our network, right? Any doubt before I jump into the second point? or any question or any clarification you want to ask? Okay, so I accept the silence to be yes. Hope I'm not making it monotonous, right? Cool. Thank you very much. I accept your silence as an acceptance, but nevertheless, in future also, if you have any doubt, like to whom we should add in this forum, to whom we should not, to whom, how this network can help you within the US, how this network can help you from US to India, how this network can help you from US to different part of world, or from India to the different part of world. More than happy to answer any of your query at any point of time you need from me. Right. So moving on to the next item is trade and commerce, right? Trade and commerce, when we say majorly, we look at like purchase and sales, either of goods or services, right? So here in this forum, through the member, what we want to do, we want to make all the sales and purchase transaction within the forum with each one of you, so that our member will get benefit of this forum. It's not like we just give you the lead randomly and we can help you from the vendor or customer randomly. No, we are here to help each other. That's the key motto of joining this network. Unless and until we will facilitate the business, we will support your business, or we will not support each other business, this forum will not grow and people would not like to join. Right? The key objective is the networking, and through the networking, we should help in purchasing and selling from each other, right? If you're sitting in US, you want to make any purchase from India, or you want to make any sale in India, like I said, we have such a big pool of talented people, both like from each, like professional as well as startup and medium-sized company. So you can ask what you want to purchase. We can definitely help you, facilitate you by identifying the right vendor or the right customer for your product. Right. Same way, if from India side, we have many friends join today from India side, and at the same time, we have a big pool of talented people in India. And if they look any support from US for, like, for example, they want to buy any technology, they want to buy any healthcare product, they want to buy any medical product, or they want to buy any raw material, which is like, there's a lot of raw material we purchase from US. Right. So we will bring those type of queries, those type of lead in front of you, and we'll be looking your support in facilitating those Indian vendors, customers, or suppliers to help them getting those kind of like businesses. You know? So this is in terms of trade and commerce. Both like within the US, you can do like support to the members who are joining in this forum with us. And if you want to buy or sell anything from India, we are here to help you. And if any Indian brother or sister wants to buy anything from US, we would be needing your support. Right? Any doubt or any further clarification you need in terms of like trade and commerce? I know it's such a big subjective matter, and slowly and gradually, as the things comes in front of us, probably we would evolve, and we get to know more things about it. But at this moment, at very, very high level, 30,000 feet height, if you need any clarification or any more information in this, I would be happy to answer, sir.
So Kamal, you would be the point of contact for some of these transactions you might want to do, and you will then connect everybody in India, etc. Like you will probably guide us to the right person in it. Okay, that's wonderful.
Yes,
thank you.
Absolutely. From India side, like I'm being designated person, anything you need from India side, so I'll be your first point of contact, and then I'll connect you with the right person and right businesses for your venture or your anything you need it. Right. And slowly and gradually, as we grow, we will appoint few peoples in US, like leaders in the US also. So those would be probably taking the responsibility what I am taking from India side, and they will be taking responsibility from the US side. If anyone from India need any help, maybe like anything he wants to buy or anything he wants to sell, or he wants to incorporate the company in US, wants to set up like marketing office or anything in US, then probably some of you would be who can take the lead, and we'll be more than happy to bring you on board as a leader in the MSME and Startup Forum. And slowly and gradually we can start helping and facilitating each other from both the side.
Okay. How does it work if we wanted to connect for MSME people out in Africa or something? Is it like, is there somebody of similar?
Yes. Similar to me, yeah, similar to my designation, there are people who are director for Africa region, who are director for Middle East region, Asia Pacific region, and Europe and UK region. So I can connect you with the director, and then like he will help you and facilitate your business in Africa region or in different region you want to grow.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. My pleasure. So moving on to the third point, that's a tricky, or I'm sure like most of the people who deal in finance investment, they would be more interested in knowing what is in it for me, right? Especially the CPA or maybe the investor would be more interested in knowing what is an investment and fundraising for me. So here, like couple of things, not only like just a statement, fundraising and investment, but there are a couple of things here. One is like, for example, if anyone from US wants to make any investment in India, like I said, we have like 4,000 plus startups who are already being registered under the Atal Incubation Center. So government has already done the due diligence and all the verification. After that, the government has made the investment with them. So they are very, very, you can say solidly approved, you can say startup from the India side, right? And at the same time, slowly and gradually, few startup would start joining us and would be looking at the direct funding from our forum as well, right? So in those cases, here is two bags. One is like government approved startup. Second is probably in future few startup who would be joining us and might be looking from the investment support from different part of the world, whether within India, from US to India, or different part of the world, right? So first, who is like the low-hanging fruits, you can say, or ready-made solution is already being approved partner or approved startup from the Atal Incubation Center, right? So for example, like Madhu or Vedisa, they wants to make an investment in India with any startup who might be in business of like microprocessor. Let's say they would be developing the microprocessor chips, right? Or maybe like maybe any different technology, maybe application, let's say. So what we can do, we can give you the list of companies who are already being registered in the Atal Incubation Center, and they are producing microprocessing chip, and they have like, we'll share all the financials and last 2-3 years of their performance or the background, which like Atal Incubation Center has already checked the background of the founders and everyone, right, directly with you, so that you can take a wise decision if you want to go with it. And within that also, we can help you to be the mentor of those startups first. Maybe like initially couple of months, you can involve with them as a mentor, right? And slowly and gradually, when the trust built on those investor or on those startup, you can start making the investment as per your choice, right? Second, the solution, which probably may take some time, or because as I said, we are also in a startup phase, right? So some of the startup might be in times to come would start joining us, and they would be looking at the funding requirement from us, right? In those case of scenario, for example, Mr. Mohit or Mr. Manoj wants to make investment, let's say, for example, in Hyderabad in any company who is in like soya production, let's say. Let's take an example. He wants to make an investment in any company in Hyderabad who would be manufacturing soya, right? So from our internal portal or our internal application, when it launch, we can help in identifying those kind of startup who are registered with us, who are registered member of MSME and Startup Forum, right? We'll give you the list of the companies or startup who are producing soybean in the Hyderabad location. Then second thing, you can do like your own assessment, like preliminary assessment, and then you can say probably these are the 2 startup I feel might be good to go. So in that case of scenario, probably you can hire a couple of professionals who are registered member of the MSME and Startup Forum to do the due diligence on behalf of you. Right, so we can help you facilitating by giving you the professional service, whether it's like legal due diligence through the lawyer, financial due diligence through the CPA or chartered accountants, or if you want to do some market research or any other kind of activity. So for that, we have like so many registered professionals with us. They can do that kind of services for you, but those would be like paid services to the member. Right, so this is in terms of any investment from US to India. Same way, if anyone from India wants to make investment in US, maybe anyone have developed any application which is wonderful, let's say, and he wants to set up a company in Delaware. So probably like the CPA who are joining our forum, or the lawyer or attorney who will be joining our forum, so they would be the preferred vendor. We'll be sharing with them. So you reach out to this lawyer, attorney, or CPA if you want to set up your company in Delaware, Arizona, or any other tax haven state, right? And then if he wants any marketing support, for example, anyone within our forum, let's say Madhu or Vijay sir, do the marketing services in US, and they are professional in doing the marketing services in US. So those Indian startup who wants to develop their business in US, so we will give you the list of like Vijay sir, Madhu sir, so that they can connect directly and they can facilitate in the marketing services, but those would be like directly negotiated between the two parties. So it has nothing to do with forum. Forum is here just to connecting the dot, but all the negotiation would be happen in between both the parties. On all the pricing will be depend on mutually agreement between both the party. We are here just to give you the network and platform and creating an ecosystem where you can do the trade, commerce, networking, investment, and funding. But rest of the things would be independent services and paid services from both the sides. But what we can do, bring on the table, is the trusted vendor and the trusted supplier. Right? Any doubt or any question before I jump into anything else in this?
So Kamal, hey Sharad here. So
Yes,
two
Sharad,
questions
sure.
I have for you. So I think you addressed partially already, that if let's
Yes,
say
Sharad.
if I'm interested to look for some investment, I need to reach out to you to get a list and maybe more details. Is that
Yes,
true?
yes. Yes, absolutely. If you want to make any investment in India, so I would be the first point of contact for you as of now. if like leadership change my role, then whosoever be in my position would be helping you. Right?
All right. And second is, I think I got it, and I should reach out to you. Second is, if I need to, register my entity, which is of course we are primarily operating in India, into this list, I would like to understand. Maybe we can have an offline conversation that how can I get into all those credible list of startups as well.
Yeah. For that, probably we would be needing some time. As our application is in process, and it will be coming soon. Then we have a consolidated list of from each state. As of now, like it's very disaggregated. But maybe allow us maybe a month or so when we have like consolidated list at one place.
All right. I mean, I think probably my question was that you said there are 4,000, list which is in Atal.
Yes, that's ready. That's ready.
So, I mean, if I have to be part of that list, if I have to put my venture into that list, I would like to understand the, process, protocols, and other stuff, which we can talk offline as well. Not
yeah, for sure. We can set up a separate meeting. Cool. Thanks,
Sharad.
Sharad.
That's all I have.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, man. Hope you have reached home, or you are still driving, man. Okay, so one thing is like investment from US to India, or second is from India to US, right? In addition to that, like for example, the big challenge in India we have is the external commercial borrowing as well, and the borrowings you can say, let me figure out the right word. Sorry, I'm missing the right word, to be very honest with you. But like borrowings in India is expensive than what the borrowing in US. So maybe if any one of you wants to make an investment at like debt in India in any startup, so that kind of investment is also very much welcome in India. Or if you can help in connecting or facilitating through any bank, so that like our registered startup can take the external commercial borrowing from any of the US bank, that would be a great support, right? Arjinder sir, would you
Kamal, I
like
would
to
like to
add?
add something here.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes, please. Yes, please, sir.
Kamal, I know Canada is in a really minority here. I'm listening too much US. No, pardon me, with due respect. But Canada, India has a very strong relation more than 60 years. And let me tell you, give you two individuals today from Canada, which is a non-resident Indian, Mr. Prem Vatsa Fairfax, very big investment in India. There's another company called a Brookfield. So I just wanted to bring to your attention, we are in a minority, but we are a strong partner of India, and we are a Commonwealth. India is a Commonwealth, and we enjoy a very good relationship. So don't ignore Canada. Maybe only one, but
not at all, sir. Not at all, sir. It's an honor to associate with Canada, and you are like guests, or you can say a chief guest for us today. So that like just to make you feel like how we are doing in US, and so far really quick we can set up something in Canada as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sorry if you feel so. I'm really sorry, Hemant sir, if you feel so. But objective is like to invite you as our guest in this meeting, and then so that like two of us can work together, so that we can slowly and gradually have the new chapter in Canada, and we'll be doing like same kind of meeting in Canada.
Kamal, I just wanted to bring to your attention, when
Yes, sir.
I do lots of Zoom calls, and I'm doing it last like 3 years. And when we talk about only US, we should talk about Canada. You know, when you're talking to one guy or a 10 guy, Canada has to give an important also. I'm sorry if I've hurt your feelings, but I
Not at all, sir. Not at all, sir.
1 hour I just listen US, so I just got a little tired. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. So we have a lot of things to learn from you, sir. And,
Kamal, I just want to intervene.
Yes,
Kamal,
sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah. Hemant sir is our patron for the Western Canada Trade and Business Relations. So obviously he is the topmost, you can say, representative of our forum in Western Canada. So,
absolutely.
So we are happy to have him here, although this meeting was organized for US, but since you are so prestigious for us, so we have invited you in this meeting as a guest, and we'll be discussing more details about Canada with you separately, sir, Hemant sir. So this is what I wanted to say. Thank you. Continue, Kamal.
Yeah.
Kamal, a suggestion for you. Hello, Kamal.
Yes, sir.
A suggestion for you.
Yes, sir.
We should keep a domain as North America. That will help a whole lot.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely, sir. It's a learning for me. It's a learning for me. I'll definitely I have taken the note of your words, sir, and it's a learning for me. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is like in investment and funding. Any more question on investment, funding, how we can help each other, how we can support each other in this forum within the US, also like within the India, or like from India to North America and North America to India. Right? Okay, so moving on to the next agenda item is like continuous learning and evolving, right? Rightly pointed out by like Hemant sir, like continuous evolving is something which is much needed. You know, to be very honest, I'm doing this kind of webinar or meeting first time in my life, And I apologize if if anything not making sense, or probably I'm not conducting it properly. But at the same time, I'm learning a lot from each one of you. And in this journey, it's been my very first step. And I'm glad and honored to have each one of you so experienced people from different domain. Most of you are so experienced and senior than I, and I feel it proud, and at the same time glad and honored to have each one of you in this forum, so that I can definitely learn from each one of you, and we all can learn from each one of you through from each other through this forum. Right. So coming back to the agenda, like continuous learning and evolving, that is something very much needed at any point of time of the life, and at the same time, any point of time in any forum, any startup, or in any organization. Right. So learning, what we do here, two things. One, majorly what we do, like every week we do like our industry connect session, right, in which we invite a lot of entrepreneur, lot of, you can say, the industry expert to come and talk on their respective industries matter. Like yesterday only we have invited Anmol Birasa. Oh, sorry, today only in the morning India time. Sorry, yesterday for North America, but morning time for India. We have invited Anmol Birasa, who is like advisor to our Honorable Minister Nitin Gadkari ji, who is the Minister of MSME and Startup Forum. So yes, share a lot of thoughts and you can say insight within the ministry, and a lot of schemes probably which none of us would be aware of, right? Same way, every week we invite different industry expert, someone from healthcare industry who share like what all things best practice they are doing in healthcare industry, and someone from like IT industry who can come and share the best practice and how you can say the things are moving, because like it's very disruptive environment we all are seeing. The business or the environment for the business was not as disruptive as it is today ever before. So it's an ever evolving thing in any industry, whether it's like automobile, it's IT, it's life science, it's healthcare, it's oil and gas, it's real estate. It's so much evolving and so much changing dynamically each day. So for that, what we do, we invite industry expert to give us guidance what's going on in that particular industry and what is the future of that industry. And some of the small forum, they invite me also to talk on like future of finance, being like a chartered accountant and CPA, and having like 16 plus year of experience working majorly with PwC and EY. So a lot of forum invite me also to talk about like future of finance. Same way, we would like to invite you also in our future programs. If you wish to speak something on your respective industry, you can be the mentor, coach, and guide for many of us through this entire forum. So like we said, we are so far like 15,000 plus member, and your voice and your words would be beneficial to so many people who have joined us and so many people who would be joining us in future. Because like all these sessions go live on the Facebook and Instagram, and then we post this program on our YouTube channel, which is being viewed by across the globe from many forums and many peoples, right? So you don't know immediately, might be at this point of time, maybe like 200, 300, 500 people might be listening you upfront, but you never know when it goes to YouTube, how many people in future would be listening and embracing the knowledge which you have shared with them, right? So this is one thing, the program which we do each week, which is a learning session, or you can say a weekly industry connect. Second thing, like I said, touched upon earlier alongside with the investment program, is the assignment of mentor to the startup and MSME. So in India, like we said, we have 4,000 plus startup who are already being registered in AIC. So we are also looking up the people like you, the smart people like you, who have so much expertise in your respective domain, and come guide your Indian brother and sister who are doing the startup in India, right? Be the mentor of like maybe the one startup or two startup or three startup, whatsoever the time permit within your like busy schedule, It will be like giving back to the society or helping those young startup in grown up. And at the same time, it would be rewarding. It would be an experience for you. And it would be an experience for each one of us who will be associating through this program, right? And later on, like when we have our own startup, we would be registering through the MSME and Startup Forum. We definitely look support from each one of you. And we also provide a lot of helps from India side. If any startup in US need any coaching, guiding, or any support, any mentor from India, there might be so many experts in the different domains in India also. They can also be the mentor, coach, and guide for any startup in US, right? For example, anyone wants to start up their business in US, but they wants to develop any offshore practice, or they wants to set up a plant in India. So here we can assign from our professional group any mentor, coach, and guide to either to the US part or to the India part as well. Same way from anyone from India side who is being registered as a startup with us, either in India or in US, we all would be glad to have you as a mentor for them. So this is something, a continuous learning and evolving. There is a lot of things in terms of learning when it comes to actual on the ground. I'm sure like as we revolve or evolve, there would be a lot of things to add in it. So these are like principally 4 things are the key objective of this forum: are networking, increasing trade and commerce between the countries, increasing fund and investment raising activities, and then continuous learning and evolving. So before I jump into the next slide, I would like to answer if you have any question or if you need any clarification before we jump into the next one.
I would like to mention something here. If
yes,
anyone is interested in buying cricket teams, let me know. I'll promote cricket in.
Sorry, sir, I can't hear your complete statement. Can you repeat one more time?
Sure. I said if anyone is interested in buying cricket teams in US, let me know. I promote cricket in US, and soon we'll be having American Premier Leagues like Indian Premier League.
Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. Glad to know that, sir. We'll definitely come back to you, or maybe we can have like one-on-one meeting to discuss more on this after this.
Thank you.
And then we can definitely try to work around that. Cool.
Sure. Thank you.
Anyone else? Like, does this objective is meeting your expectation? What you set up at the time at the beginning? Or you are expecting something more or something less? Or any comment, clarifications, or any further discussion or deliberation you need on this?
I think this is perfect, actually, to start with. And yeah, as we go along, we'll come to know quite much of what's going to happen, etc. And yeah, we will look forward to it. I think what it has set out as looks very good. And also, I really commend that you have brought in a lot of government support in terms of a lot of personalities I see here representing government also, which is a great thing when we start talking about some of these things, because without the help from, say, somebody representing Indian government and states, it is always quite a tough call to really achieve some of these things. So I really appreciate that, really.
Yeah, thank you very much. And like I said, we are being very much closely connected with both MSME ministry as well as like external affair ministry. So to help all our international brother and sister. So any policy related matter or any rules or regulation related matter, we will be entertaining those as well. And all your like respective questions, challenges relating to policy matter, we'll take a note and we'll bring right person in this forum to take care of all those questions with you. Like today we have our session with Mr. Anmol Birajdar. He's an advisor to Mr. Nitin Gadkariji, who is like our honorable minister for the MSME and Startup Forum, and Vijay Chothaiwalaji, who is like our chief patron. He is being very much closely working with our external affairs minister, Mr. S. Jaishankarji. So we can bring them on board sometime also whenever we have we need to discuss any policy related matter.
Perfect.
Right? Harjinder sir, Piyush sir, would you like to add anything before I jump into the next point?
Kamalji, I think you are doing perfect and you are going in the right direction. I don't want to intervene very much into your presentation so as to spoil your, whatever you are briefing to all of us over here. So I think it is everything is going on perfectly. You can please proceed.
Cool. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. So moving on to the next one, actionable item. That's very, very important for any meeting to conclude, like you all know, right? So what next we need to do? Couple of things which like in terms of expectation or in terms of actionable, internally as a team, we have given a thought because it's our very, very first meeting. So nothing much big things to do in our life as of now. The small contribution is one, please bring like your friends, family member who are professionals or wants to do something in business, or who are already a startup or medium-sized company, or maybe the government affiliates, right? So please bring them on board as a member. And slowly and gradually, what we are planning, we'll be creating a chapter of 100 members each. And within those chapter, we will be having like 3 designated people to manage that respective chapter. So that would be the smallest unit, how we are like, I'll give you like very, very high level overview, how we are structured in India. And similarly, slowly and gradually, we will structure in the same fashion in US or in the entire North America and the Canada and Mexico as well. I apologize again, sir, to entire North America, right? So how we are structured in India, one, the smallest unit is the chapter. Every chapter contain 100 members, and in those we have like chapter president, chapter vice president, and the general secretary of the chapter, who will be managing all these things within those 100 members, right? Conducting the meeting and helping in facilitating the trade, commerce, and all investment related matter. And then from the chapter would be at a district level or at a city level. From there, like there would be couple of chapters within the same district. That's also possible. And there are like, for example, from district, it will go to the state level, right? Within the state also, you have, for example, like 5 cities or 5 districts. So there would be 5 chapter within the respective district or city, which is coming under the state level, right? And then at state level, we will be also having a leadership to manage all those chapters. So there would be like president at the state level, vice president, and general secretary at the state level, right? And then about to that, we'll be having a regional team. So in US, it's been like most of the companies divide US in like 5 regions, same as we are planning to divide. And Canada, most of the companies in a business, they divide in a 4 province. Same way we are planning to divide the Canada in the 4 province, and same way like we go for a Mexico also, right? So we'll be looking for the regional level director who will be managing the respective states and all the forum comings under the respective states. So that would be like kind of regional director or regional assistant director. And then on the top of it would be like the, you can say we have our patron, Dr. Purnima Warriorji, who would be the patron for the US. And same way for the West region of the Canada, we have Hemant Shahji. So that's how like slowly and gradually we need to structure. So that's a very, very high level overview, how we need to slowly and gradually grow. So initially we started with this limited number of members, and we are all so proud and glad that you trusted on us and come on board with us. And slowly and gradually, the simple ask or very small ask to bring more friends, family member who are professionals, startup, medium-sized business, or the NRIs who wants to do business either in US or in India. So that's the first ask from our side, or you can say first actionable item from each one of us. Second, we discuss about like the leadership. So we are also looking for the people who can lead the respective regions. in both, like whether it's Canada or it's US. We are looking for the people who can lead the respective region, who can help growing the membership, who can manage the different state, who can manage the different cities. And we are looking for a strong leadership who has like strong network in US and has capacity to invest the time also. Sometimes people have networks, sometimes people have you can say such a great connections, but at the same time the people are so much occupied in some or the other way what they are doing in their life, right? This role in itself required a lot of dedication and time commitment, to be very honest. I myself invest more than 15 hours every day, but not that expectation from any one of you because I take care of a lot of other stuff as well in addition to the North America region. But most important thing here is the time commitment, dedication, as well as time commitment, which is being required, much required at the leadership level. Right. Third is like networking, encourage your friends, family member, and businesses, both locally as well as like in the India or in Canada, in Mexico, to join this forum. So just help, you can say like share their contact details with me. So if they are in India and if your friends, family member in India, we can bring them on board in the Indian respective chapter where they are living. And in US, you all are almost the admin. You can bring the people as much as you can like it. Same way in Canada, like Hemant sir, we both are admin. Feel free to add your friends, family members, and the other professional and entrepreneur in that chapter. Slowly and gradually, we all start connecting with each other. And then last thing is like, as we discussed, it should not be the one-time game. It should not be the one-time ask. We should meet continuously, right? So for that, I know we all are busy in our life and doing a lot of stuff, what we are doing, but at least if we can connect once in a month, but would not be on the same topics. Like today, we have done the introduction. Probably in the next meeting, we can introduce new members who are joining us. And what would be the next item? Maybe after this meeting, tomorrow, I can roll out a small survey to each one of you so that you can share your thoughts. What could be the agenda item we need to consider in our next meeting? And based on your responses, I'll consolidate. If it is so big, probably we break into 2 meetings or 3 meetings. If it is small, then hopefully we can wrap it up in next meeting. And then I'll ask the same thing again through a small survey to request your question. Maybe like those questions would be relating to like policy matter, maybe relating to any networking support, any startup support, you want to join any mentor or any kind of things you look for your expectation from this forum. So that would be a very simple survey form I'll be rolling out tomorrow, and your thoughts are more than welcome. Your questions are more than welcome, because your question, like good question, bring into the right discussion, good discussion, and those good discussion will result into great things in the life. That's what we all believe, right? So that's the 4 simple R's, and slowly and gradually we get there. And with this, I can close my presentation, and would like to invite Piyush sir to give like the closing comment, or maybe like word of thanks to everyone.
Thank you, Kamal. We have with us all the distinguished NRIs and PIOs. So we are really happy to have you all with us today. And if I name, we have with us DV Singh. He is, of course, retired from the Foreign Service. He is an asset for us. And Wadi ji, he is in software development and mobile development. So in India, we have a lot of prospects of these all things. So it will again be an asset for us. And then Rajiv ji is from California. And then Chetak, he's in audits. Suren Jain is a CA. Then Sharad Dubey and Manoj Bhatia, Abhijit Kale, Vijay, and what I am seeing is Dr. Purnima Voria has joined. Welcome, ma'am. While delivering the vote of thanks, I am welcoming you. And,
yeah, but we are glad to have you, ma'am. Thanks for your precious time.
And what I
And finally you are here.
Yeah.
So maybe like if you can your thoughts about the forum and give some share your knowledge or thoughts for this forum. Just
do you really think people want to hear me at the end of this thing? They want to come after you?
at least we want to hear you.
Well, I'm Dr. Pindu Moria, founder and CEO of National US India Chamber of Commerce, also a patron for MSME Forum India. I'm representing US India relations, just like Kamal is, for this forum. I think there is a great opportunity with MSMEs India as well as MBEs in the United States. There are 13 million MBEs here in US, which are, you can call them MSMEs. And there are 63 million Indian MSMEs. So the opportunity of converging, coming together for business opportunities, business deals, startups, investments, trade and investments, you name it, is tremendous. I told Minister Gadkari ji in my meeting, 45 minutes meeting with him, when I was last in India at President Trump's trip, I said, let's connect 1 million minority businesses of United States with 1 million MSMEs of India. So Gadkari ji, between you and I, we both can bring India's GDP to $5 trillion economy. Now that we have more hands with Kamal and Piyush and all of the Harjinder Singh ji, everyone else, I think we can even surpass the $5 trillion economy. Each and everyone is going to play a very important role. I wish you the very best. I wish you good luck. And wherever I'm needed, I'll be there. Thank you.
Thank you. So let me continue. Let me continue. Well, together, as the ma'am said, together we can do wonders. This is now quite obvious. And this is beyond doubts. Our bilateral business relations, deep cultural relations will have vast impact in the development of India, rather the two countries which has given you so much. India is the motherland, and so we should all come up together to help both countries, primarily motherland India. So I once again thank you all. Thank you Harjinder ji, Anar Mehta ji, and above all Kamal Chhabra ji for having organized such a wonderful meeting, having taken so much of distinguished guests. Thank you so much. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes,
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes, Harjinder sir.
We have heard from Kamalji that this is the first presentation he's giving. So I like to hear who all will, accept to his remark that this is his first presentation he's giving on this forum. I like to hear.
It doesn't look like. Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't believe it. He's just, talking like.
No, to be very honest, like this is first time in such kind of forum I have made such a small.
We are lucky to have you on board, and I definitely believe that we're going to have a very good time, and we are going to build business relationship between the two nations, and as long as we keep together, just keep our bonds together, work together, and increase the connectivity between each other, I think not only 5 trillion mark, we can achieve anything. Goal is
I
not
think
that.
networking is the key to anything. I think this is a great forum to network with each other. And if anyone has missed the forum that we were part of with MSME advisor to Shri Nitin Gadkari ji, Amol, if you have missed it, please do watch it. I think in the groups they have put the video. You will learn a lot and you will know the challenges of MSMEs and how to overcome them. And you will also learn a lot about the MSME department's incentives and all the nuts and bolts of how you can take advantage of all these incentives of the government of India. And this goes for us NRIs who are also trying to do business in India. So please do listen to that and take advantage of that is what I would say.
And moreover, every month we will have a meeting with Amol. So he has given time. That is so good that we can clarify all our doubts. Wherever there's a problem with MSME and so-called minority in US, we can clear all doubts with the ministry because he'll be available for us every month. This is such a good part.
Yes.
And Kamalji, you can share the link with everyone, I think.
Yes, I have shared. I'll drop that message again in the group. I've shared the YouTube link, but I'll send in the group again for sure. Cool.
Anarji, would you like to say something?
No, wonderful. You guys have you guys have covered it all. Kamal ji, Purnima ji, Piyush ji, Harjinder ji. Let's build more stronger bilateral relations between US and India, and we will take it from there. Thank you, Purnima ji, for your presence. It was wonderful having you. Yes.
You are the networking queen.
No.
You just pushed me that you got to be there, and I can't say no to you. So tremendous networking amount.
Thank you, Purnima ji. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, cool. Thank you everyone for your precious time. Looking forward to see you on 17th July.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, ji. Namaskar.
Namaskar.